Hello and welcome. Today's guided visualization is going to be maybe a little bit different, although I do try and break it up a little bit and do some different things. Today we're going to look at conflicts you may have with another person. We're going to look at the conflict and then we're going to use some energy work to shift the vibration of that conflict and shake it loose so that it becomes a much more loving, or at least easier to deal with, kind of relationship. Because as you raise your vibration, if you're having conflict, it's either going to fall away, the other person will either leave, it'll fall away, or they'll just turn their attention on somebody else if there's someone in your life because they won't want to deal with you. Or they'll raise up with you when you raise your vibration up. So we're going to really look at these conflicts and see what you can do to help you shift by using this energy shifting work. Hello, I'm Carol DeChaine, and I am part of Connected Joy, which is my business name. I am a certified Marconic energy recalibration practitioner. More on that later. And I'm also certified life and business coach, and I specialize in transformation and helping people go through change so they can find the joy that they want in life. So if you're comfortable and are ready to go, by all means, let's get to it. Let's look at these conflicts and let's move through them and past them so that you can find more joy in your life. As you breathe, as you become calmer and more centered, you're going to know which conflicts you're going to want to work on. People know whether you want to start on a little one or on a big one. You can experiment with whichever one you want. Start big or start small. It doesn't matter. I want you to just breathe in and just feel any worries of the day melting. Feel it, sort of a melting feeling down through your head and through your mind, releasing all your concerns. Feeling that melting feeling coming down through your eyes and your chin. Feeling your shoulders relaxing as that meditative feeling just comes through you, that melting feeling. Allow yourself to release all of those worries and concerns. Melt it through your body. All the tension just fades away. Now, as it goes through the rest of your body and out your toes, allow all of that things that you were just allowing to release them all out. Sometimes they get stuck in your knees or they'll get stuck in the bottom of your feet. So release those all the way out. You may feel you need to almost open up or turn a little screw on your knees, open up a little door and let all that stuff out. I know I carry a lot of my stuff in my knees and I have trouble releasing it. So I always have to make extra effort to let it go. And now that you're relaxed, I want you to take a step away from your body. Take a step to the side and turn and look at the conflict energy between this person that is you when you're in your body and this other person. Don't be part of it. You're looking from an outside perspective now, from a spiritual perspective. You're looking at the you that is your body and the conflict and what it's draining to you, what it's doing. And as you see yourself, allow yourself to shift the energy, if you need to, from where you're at as you're looking at. Feel disconnected. Feel like you are not more than slightly connected to that body right now. Feel safe. There's no reason to feel any emotions connected to this, any of the conflict emotions, the pain, the fear, the anger, maybe even the hatred. You don't need to feel that now from where you're standing to the side. But look at how it's connecting. See tendrils if you must, or see black clouds, or see whatever it is swirling between this body that was you and this other being. See it. Realize you don't need to be part of this. What's it doing to your body? Is it pulling the energy? Is it sucking them dry? What's happening to this body of yours? This energy that is so conflicted. Now allow yourself to shift. Look at this body that is you and see it start to glow with love or joy or hope or any of the higher vibrational things. Watch your body start to glow from within. Watch it start to come through each cell of that body. Feel it moving through that body. See it happening. And as that's happening, look at what happens to the connection to the other being. It should be infecting the conflict. It should be shifting that conflict. Either you're going to see the other being yank away and turn around and leave because it will be too uncomfortable for this higher vibration, or you're going to see little by little this conflict start to shift. These tendrils or these waves of conflict that you see coming between the two will start shifting because you in that body has shifted and started pulsing this love, this joy, whatever it is pulsing out from this body of yours that you're watching. And you can see the shift happening, whether the person turned away or whether that energy between them starts just pulsing and going towards the other person so that all of a sudden they're engulfed in what you were feeling. They're engulfed in this love and this joy. Do you see them pull away or do you see them move towards you? Because they love this feeling. They are in training and raising up to your vibration without you having to do very much. You see this energy pulsing out. See it accepting whatever is happening. There is no conflict in this being. That is you, because you have stepped beyond it. And now I want you to step back into your body gently, now that you've seen what it looks like, and feel this love that you are watching pulse. Feel it as it connects into your spirit as well. Feel it lock into your being. Feel that love or that joy and that higher vibrational feeling that you're feeling raise and race through this body that you've just stepped into. Feel connected and look across at this being that the conflict was part of. Look at them. You can do 2 or 3 other things as well. You can not only watch this pulsing feeling going towards them, you can add another layer if you like. You can add the layer of love, of joy, directly to them and over them and surrounding them. Knowing that if they don't want it, they can break away. They don't need to accept it. It's their life, no matter what you may want for them. And rather than putting like a blanket over them of love, feel this joy or this love as a sort of bubble surrounding them. One they can burst if they don't want it. One they can stay in and absorb those feelings and those emotions so they can join you in this higher entrainment feeling. The vibration raising up as they hook into some of what you have, but it's a healthy connection now. It's not a shifting, negative, scary kind of fearful or worrisome connection. Feel it raise higher and higher. And know if when you're raising your being and your vibration higher, allowing this deep golden pulsing of joy or love into your entire being, as that's happening, if the other person is not ready for this feeling, they will disconnect. Don't have a fear about that. Know that it's unhealthy for them to stay. Once you raise higher, they won't be happy there. Let them do what they need to do. Let them be who they need to be. Surround them with love if you can, but allow them to choose not to be part of that. If people go through divorces when they shift their healing energy, they shift their vibration higher. They also have the other person get closer. And that seems to be more what happens that I found, at least in my coaching and my Marconics work, than the other. People seem to entrain to each other's energy. They raise up. One raises up, the other one comes. And then that one raises up, and the other one comes higher. So you can see that happening, perhaps even in this energetic work you're doing today. Feel this connection and allow it to shift if it needs to. Allow the other person to take their own time shifting and moving. Don't force them, but do feel that glow. Feel that connection and allow yourself to have it for yourself, to have that joy and that love pulsing through you. Every time you feel a conflict coming on, love yourself enough to feel that feeling and love the other person enough as well. And if they're an enemy, realize that they can easily shift from enemy to friend to love. They simply need to move beyond that fear that they're feeling, which is the core of the disconnect. You can be the one who takes, as they say, the high road, the higher vibrational high road, moving through it, feeling like you can do anything. Trust in yourself and know in yourself that you can do it. They can stay trapped in a negative feeling and they may need to go latch onto someone else to continue the conflict to learn their lesson, or they may release it as well. That's not your job to worry about. Simply be and allow yourself to have this loving, wonderful feeling within you. And the conflict will short out from an overload of higher vibration and die or move forward in a different direction. Trust, because this happens time and time again. And as you see the shift happening, it's taking place right now, just from the energy alone. Breathe in this joy and know that you no longer need to worry about what happens in this conflict. Know that it's shifting right this minute, whether it completely resolves itself in the instant you see the next person or whether it takes a little time. Sometimes people need more time, but you can shift right this minute if you allow yourself to. And as you start breathing, again more deliberately, and feeling your fingers and your toes, if you haven't already, being more and more settled in this body, knowing that you are filled with love and joy or whatever higher vibrational emotions you chose to feel, you'll feel lighter when you open your eyes. You'll feel brighter. The world will look brighter because you've shifted and you've adjusted. And you can be all that you want to be in this relationship by simply doing this. Sending love, but allowing them to be who they are, to choose whether to stay or whether to go. And know that through it all, you'll be who you want to be. You'll be enough, and you'll be your highest connection, which will lead you where you need to be. And as you start to open your eyes, know that you can come back here for any time you feel conflict. You can move through it, or you can simply pulse that love inside of yourself and shift on your own if you're ready for that. And as you haven't already opened your eyes and you do it now, look at the world and see how it's brighter and it feels clearer to you. The sun may even have come out if you have a cloud cover, which I've found happen quite a few times. It's always so surprising and so very, very, well, cool when things happen like that. And don't be surprised if things shift, if it either goes away completely or the conflict shifts to a different way of being, maybe a different way of happening for a bit before it starts to shift away and clear up, or the person wanders away and fights with someone different. Thank you for joining me today. For this guided visualization or other ones, as well as the Joy Corner, if you'd like to hear more, please do click the subscribe button and the bell notification so you know the next time I set out a new video. And if you'd like to have the written word and you'd like to click on connection to my Joy blogs, you can indeed also find a link below this video where you can sign up. You can also read on that website more information about Marconic energy and what it can do for you multidimensionally, energy space clearing, intuitive readings. And if you need a coach and you're not sure if you need one, but you're going through a difficult time or you know you want one, by all means sign up on the link below to my schedule and let's talk for 30 minutes or so and see how I can be of assistance, to see if it's something that would feel right to you to move forward, to help you through either a difficult time or a time that you want to shift but you don't know how. Thanks again for joining me. Until next time, I'm Carol DeChaine, Connected Joy. Thank you.